return to the railway was welcomed warmly, as it meant that many trains could go back to normal. Spencer stopped pulling the express and went back to pulling the Duke and Duchess, and Henry went back to pulling goods trains. Gordon sat in Stafford station. "Oh, it's wonderful to be back. I've missed this railway with every ounce of my body," said Gordon. "Stafford, get me my coaches. I can't wait for a nice long run on the main line," said Gordon excitedly. "All right, Gordon. It's glad to have you back," said Stafford. "You're a lot nicer than Spencer." "I heard that," said Spencer from the tunnel. "Oh," chuckled Stafford. Gordon was getting excited. He couldn't wait to leave. But as he was getting ready to leave, Toby rolled in. "Gordon, stop," said Toby. "What?" Just then, a workman ran out. "Gordon, you can't take the main line. Your hill's dangerous." Gordon stopped. What do you mean? What do you mean?" Stafford pulled the coaches so Gordon could switch tracks. He switched down and pulled forward. "What do you mean my line's dangerous?" "I'm sorry, Gordon, but we've been doing some inspecting on the line, and the foundation of the track is dangerous, meaning if any heavy train goes on it, it could collapse." "But what am I meant to do? I'm back on the railway and I can't even use my own bridge." Just then, the fat controller walked up. "Gordon, for the meantime, you're going to have to take the branch line route round, missing out your bridge completely." "But, sir, that's so undignified. I wouldn't be caught dead riding on a branch line," said Gordon. "Oi, what's so bad about riding on a branch line?" said Stephey. "I think they're amazing. They get you to A to B, and they're a lot quieter than the main line." That's what I mean. I like the hustle and the bustle of the main line. How are the passengers going to get off at the stations?" "I've sent Bert to pull some bus services." "Bertie? Who on earth's Bertie?" "Oh, he's the new boss," said Toby. "A new boss? Oh, friends for Bulgy, I guess." "Ugh, no, he's a lovely boss. He's a single-decker. You'll have to try and see him one day," said Stepney as he left the station. Toby left as well, and Gordon sighed. "Well, Gordon, all the passengers are on," said his driver. Gordon whistled loudly and rolled away down the branch line. "This is ridiculous," he mumbled. Gordon rolled slowly down the branch line. "This is ridiculous," he said. But then he was told to stop at the station. The station master rocked up. "I'm sorry, but you can't go down that line. You're going to have to take the track through Stafford station." "But why? I meant to be getting to the main line, and that's the only way down there." "There's a speed restriction. Either you go slow, or you have to take your time." "I can't go slow. I'm the express." "Well, you're going to have to take the long route then," said the station master. "I'm sorry." As he walked away, Gordon groaned. "Now I'll be even more late." "Ugh, be grateful," said a voice. Who said that?" said Gordon. "Me," said Rocky. "I have to be moved by an engine, and you're lucky you get to go wherever you want. And can you hurry it up? Me and Belle need to get out of here. That bridge won't be fixed if you're blocking the way," said Harvey. Harvey's got a point," said Belle. "Scooch over, Gordon." Gordon wheezed loudly. "Fine." What Gordon didn't know is that Wheesh had knocked something loose in his engine. Gordon was going down the line, and then there was trouble. "Oh dear," said Gordon. He jolted on his brakes, jolting his engine backwards. Dan and Dot were pulling an oil train. "Who even are you two?" "Oh, my Dizzy Diesels, Den. We're Den and Dart with some new diesels on the railway. You're Gordon, aren't you?" "That would be me, Gordon the Grand I go by." "Oh, Dizzy Diesels, well, it's lovely to meet you. We're going to be late, though. Come on, Den." Okay, Dart," said Den, as Den and Dart left. Gordon sighed. Right, let's get going." But as Gordon went to move, he couldn't go forward. "What's going on?" "Oh, come on." Gordon tried to reverse, and it worked. "I can't go forwards. What's happened?" Gordon's driver climbed out and checked him over. "Gordon, you've stiffened up your front end. We're going to need some help for you to get to the station where we can actually repair you." "Oh, I've just got out of the works, though." "It's nothing serious. It was just a sudden stop that caused a little bit of a snap in your engine. If there's only something we could use," said Gordon's driver, looking around. Gordon's fireman stepped out and looked behind some bushes. "We could use this," said his fireman, and he pushed out an old pump trolley. "I am not using that," said Gordon. "It's either that, Gordon, or you're stuck here," said his driver. So Gordon's driver stepped into Gordon and reversed Gordon down. He could still reverse, he just couldn't go forward. Then, Gordon's fireman jumped onto the pump trolley and pumped it down the line. All right, that should work. Gordon's fireman and his guard both jumped back on. All right, Gordon, this pump trolley should do the most of the work. You just have to try and keep your brakes off and help move it. This is humiliating, said Gordon as the pump trolley pulled the express down the line, as well as an angry Gordon. Gordon was feeling humiliated as the pump trolley pulled the express. Oh, no one can see me like this. At least the station's empty, I hope. But in the station was Spencer, Stephey, and Edward, who had just pulled in. Gordon, with his handcar, drove down the line. What's this? A handcar pulling the express, said Spencer. It'll probably do a better job than Gordon any day, said Stephey. Oh, Gordon, did you get stuck on your hill again? No. The front bogey wheel of my engine got caught, and it's locked in place. So what about the handcar? Said Spencer. That's what we used, says Gordon's driver. To get him working again, said his fireman. Well, that was very resourceful, said the Fat Controller. Gordon, I don't know what it is with you getting into all these accidents. Sir, I didn't mean to get into this one. It was them two new diesels. New diesels? Oh, you mean Den and Dart. They're only getting used to the railway, Gordon. Be grateful that they're here. Sir, it's ridiculous. Well, luckily it's an easy fix, said Gordon's fireman. Although it'll take a few days. Oh dear, I was going to order this engine a few weeks, but I'll see if they can get delivered tomorrow. Another engine, sir. Well, Gordon, the express has been getting more passengers, and I was going to put another engine on it to take off a bit of the strain. But, sir, Gordon, if today's anything to go by, then you do need a bit of help, said the Fat Controller. You're not as young as you used to be. Unlike me, Gordon. See you later, said Spencer, and he raced away. Gordon sighed loudly. But, sir... All right, Gordon, you can go back to the sheds, said Gordon, as his driver and fireman stepped in. And, still having the pump trolley, Gordon reversed back down to Tidmouth sheds. Ashamed of what he'd become, but curious of what the new engine would be like.